Good afternoon and welcome to Soulful Sunday. Today's flower essence is the flower essence of Trillium, and it came up under the area of altruism. And this one is a really neat one. I think it ties in with the last ones that we've had on the tiger lily, where where they were talking about switching from a feminine to, or a more feminine energy rather than the masculine competitive. Trillium talks about moving from a materialistic aspect of life to a more soul fulfilling one. And Trillium really helps with getting that feeling of grounding, that feeling of connected to source, whatever source that may be for you, whatever higher power that may be for you, and finding happiness that way rather than trying to find it from material possessions. It really speaks to if someone's needing this, that they feel that how they become better, how they're a better person, or how life will be happy and life will be fulfilling if they have material possessions. And they're really just cut off from that, like I said, that grounding feeling. And so they feel the only way that they can get that is by having more material possessions. It also really talks about finding your self-worth and feeling that you're only worthy if you have those material possessions and those that wealth. And so you strive for that, but it really doesn't fulfill that need. And I think a lot of people, because our society really speaks about this, is, you know, everyone wants the bigger house, the nicer car. And our society really kind of pushes for that materialism. And we push away from more of that soul connection, which brings that fulfillment rather than having the car or the house or anything else. It's that connection and that feeling grounded that brings us that sense of fulfillment that we're actually all looking for when we are out shopping for everything. So it's a really interesting one. And like I said, I feel it kind of ties in with what has been coming up for the last couple of weeks about switching our energy from a masculine to a feminine, and moving away from those cultural beliefs of needing to be in competition and needing to have material wealth and possessions to make us happy, and looking to more of that feeling side of life, that feminine side of life, where it's more about cooperation and connection, and looking for fulfillment from within rather than from possessions. So if this speaks to you and you're someone who is always striving to get more, or you're comparing yourself to your neighbors or your family and feeling that your life would be better if you just had more possessions or more property, then this is probably a good flower essence for you. So you can just ask Trillium to come in and assist you with gaining that balance. And as always, if you're interested in a personalized flower essence reading, you can check it out on my webpage. You can see what my other clients are saying about their flower essence readings and see if it's a good fit for you. Happy Sunday.